didn't have to cut me off. Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and that feels so... Oh, hi there. Lauren Risley here, host of the Halcyon Show. I definitely wasn't singing along to Gotcha and stroking a picture of Premier Battle stuff. Anyway, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you're keeping well. I had a exceedingly unfucking productive day today. I got up at fucking 10 o'clock, I think. Having woken up at 6, my usual time, and realized, oh shit, I don't have to get up today. Went back to sleep for a little bit. Got up, proceeded to do fuck all some more. Played Devil May Cry for a bit, did some thumbnails, made some announcents. Kinel and Paris are going to be on next week. Hey, how cool is that? So in celebration and in lieu of the fact that Paris is going to be on, I thought, fuck it. One of the things that was leveled against me is you don't cover No Loose Chat. Bloody good point. Let's cover some No Loose Chat. And so I went to someone that I've interacted with in the past. Again, not always on good terms, but we're still good friends. RX Southside. And he said, this is a good one to check out. So RX Southside versus Whispers for No Loose Chat's Era versus Era 3. Now, I don't have any more of the details to hand at the moment. The date and all the rest of the stuff. I will preface this by saying that everything is on YouTube. So by all means, after you've watched this, go and watch the full battle. Like, subscribe, comment. Follow the battlers, follow the league, and let them know what we want to see next. Because that's what this is about, man. Like, just highlighting good shit. Maybe having a bit of a giggle as well. I can't guarantee and promise that I'm not going to poke fun and have a little giggle at things because it's me. I can't help myself. But I think we're going to have some fun today. So, we're going to go through it. It's about 30 minutes. I will try my best to simply react as we go. I might pause it from time to time, in which case... you're just going to have to put up with my witty quips. I've got the comment section here, so by all means, as you're watching along, if you were there and there's anything interesting that happened while the event was going on, please, by all means, add it to the comment section because that livens up a little bit. Or if you have any thoughts on the battle as we're going along, please add them to the comment section. It would be nice to hear what people are reacting to because what I will preface is I know No Loose Chat is its own thing. It's its own promotion. It does do something differently. The battlers are encouraged to perform in a different way. The crowds at a No Loose Chat event react differently. So it might be a case that I maybe miss some stuff or I don't catch some things. Don't hate me for it. I'm a filthy casual, so I gotta just react to whatever hits me in the moment. What's the cleverest rhyme? What's the hardest bar? That sort of stuff. So I suppose we better get on with it. So let me swap to the guest screen, and then you're gonna have to let me know if you can hear this. By the way, I tested it earlier. Should be fine. But let's see. I do love the intro graphics to this, by the way. Just gently introducing everyone. I like it, man. People having a good time. Sweet. I like his hoodie.
Free. This is the last battle of the day.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Paris. One. She's on a Monday.
You can't lie. It's already been crazy.
I do want to say one thing before we start. Ha! Asher Stevenson. I'll translate the shit you don't get. Thank you, Asher. I appreciate it. What does peng mean? What is a zoot? I know the nomenclature. I mean the references. Every battle league has its own set of references, who people they're referring to, incidents they refer to, that sort of thing. That's all I'm really concerned with. Is some of that stuff might go over my head. I'll translate it for you. Hang on, Lord needs translating to. He said da 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 da. That's funny. Anyways, Paris. I paused on a particularly good moment for you. I am sorry. I'm really looking forward to talking to Paris because I will say one thing in our exchanges yesterday. She takes no fucking shit, but she is firm but fair. I really like the discourse with her. She seems to have a really good outlook on things, and that she's staunchly. You're not going to derail me, Asher, but she's staunchly. She's staunchly she's clearly very proud of everything she's done. Clearly very proud of the events and a lot of and the scene she's helped cultivate. I'm really looking forward to sort of having hopefully a friendly but productive exchange, and we'll focus on 3 key elements I think I really want to dive into with her, which is money, fans, promotion. We'll get into that obviously on Monday, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I've never seen her host before, so let's see what she does as a host, man.
The fuck? Co-host, introduce yourself real quick.
Also, Asher, Zoo equals spliff, paying equals good looking chick. I know!
Yo, it's Miro Jeffy, the Gallon Molasses, not the Gallon Crosses.
Yeah, so we flipped off cam. Whispers is going first. Please hold it down. Let's go.
So, Whispers is up first. See what Whispers has got, man.
Big Sank! Okay. For his whole team, I'ma claw his members. Gitsu in the clutch, wave an arm dismember, spark and sever. His whole team, his army measured with a big blade. But for Southside, it's the Arndale Center. I heard it's error versus error.
It is.
So fuck it. The Trey barking, K barking, Blaze posting, bam! Get all around, I'm trademarking. Oh! They're really pushing you to the stars, so the gun's sparking. You're not the one, they're just stretching your crazy like Gnarls Barkley.
Ooh, okay.
Glocksmithing, pop niggas, wave a tool. Glocksmithing, pop niggas, wave a tool. I remember in the last battle you mentioned delivering your son. I could pull out the baby too. What? Pipe.
I'm assuming he's talking about guns. I'm not 100% though, I must be honest with you. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know. I think he is.
This bitch can fight for his life if he wants, but you gon' die first. Cause I got exactly what you need for RX. My verse. Remember when I said Winged Dragon of Raw, his attack is in question? Well, now it's only fair. The league put a monster on the card that's ultra rare. I'm popping shit, no loose chat, filming a body, I'm not stopping it. So I guess you'll see this attack in 4K like Obelisk. I'm really...
Go with
that water.
Right. Just one other thing. Right. And this has nothing to do with no loose chat. This is a battle rap centric thing. Why do you host these things in areas with no air conditioning and then everyone so I'm wearing a hoodie indoors even though it's preposterously hot in solidarity with this, because one of the things, unless you've been to a battle rap event, you'll never understand is how fucking hot it is in there. Like, battlers will always start their rounds and even their events like just totally fine, totally cool as cucumbers, all the rest of it, and by it they're drenched in sweat because they're so animated and giving it so much energy but stood there in full hoodies. RX in particular, I'll never forget, it was match day 5. He was there in like a full outfit with the mask and the hat and all the rest of it, and then straight after the battle it was like an Elton John suit change on stage. Just everything came off and you had to wander over to him, and it was like he'd changed forms, like from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 or some shit. Battle rap leagues, I'll pay for the fans, man. I'll invest in an air conditioning unit if that's what you need. The battlers always get so hot. I feel so bad for them. Anyways, I'm just saying, they get so hot. He needed a drink of water, God bless him, and the water's already nearly gone. Get him another drink, please. Get him another drink.
You'll see this attack in 4K like Obelisk. Freaking wave. I'm finna stab him, then rinse the blade, and stank him, and shank him. I'm trying to leave you on life support, shoot and clamp him. Your family gon' find you hooked up with a machine like plankton. Open heaters, bah, bah. I watch inflate a week and invest in a stock. Boy, I'll load the bucks till I'm breaking even. Cause I really put on the gloves for my team, like David Seaman. And
Shout out David Seaman. Go on, go get it. Go get it.
I said, open heaters, bah, bah. Watch inflate them, we can invest in a stock. Boy, I'll load the bucks till I'm breaking even. Cause I really put on the gloves for my team like David Seaman. And I knew I'd get away with putting hands on this bitch like Mason Greenwood. I'm talking every season, every evening. Niggas were getting cocaine, H and leaning. The government tried to break the ceiling, lock us up and take our freedom. I was bleeding, I'm a member of the community, trying to play it even. When I was really out, moving with possession, I'm a raging demon.
And he's got his fresh bottle of water. Yes, he's got his fresh bottle of water. So Crash is in the... Sorry, I didn't realise it was you, Crash. He's a bottle of water is a med kit in battle rap. That's a great analogy. Because, listen, man, just pausing it for a second. The reason they get because it's a physical process, man. That's one of the things that I really try and articulate to people when they don't think about battle rap is that it is a fucking performance, man. And the guys... They put their fucking all into it. You can see he is trying everything to engage his opponent, engage in the crowd, engage in the camera. He's trying to articulate his words, and it's a performance. He's not just rapping into a microphone for a recording's sake. He's giving you everything he's got. He's making it a physical experience, and I fucking love that about battle rap, man. It's so visceral. Come on, let's go. Come on.
That nigga's in a cunt spot, trying to sell a punk rock, Sid Vicious, dumb shots. I was bout it, running packs the shift way. Now I'm a young jock, flipping patty. I was really cooking underwater like SpongeBob. So just know, if I put you in the middle of this FN clip, this where the fun stops. If I put you in the middle of this FN clip, this where the fun stops. Because I've been popping, you done caught a monster in this round, so I'm a glee on him. Bow. Put R on a shirt and make his team rock it. Blaze.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Blaze the steel and tell him once you better fear, man. D-E-A-R. You better hold on for dear life. Because I'm about to put you in a situation you never been before. And it's about to be a movie starring the half moon like Singapore. Starring the half moon like Singapore. I'm more than hype. I'm more than hype. So unfortunately for you, you're gonna be forced to die. Cause I'm the only phenomenon that can send Southside to the Northern Lights.
It's a hell of a solid round, man. That's a hell of a solid round. I need a glass of water now. Shit. Okay. See what RX has got. Again, you never judge around until you've heard both guys. So, let's see what RX has got.
About a guy jumping around with no teeth and he's looking for me. That don't even sound right. Streets are saying you and Whispers, that'll be a mad fight. How the fuck can I lose to this guy when in real life I battle with Whispers in my head all the time?
Right. I'm going to stop because this is the only time I'm going to mention this, I promise. Right. If battle rappers are going to insist on wearing the balaclavas, I feel like they need to make one that they don't have to keep pulling down. Like there needs to be like almost like a button either side that they can clip to the underside of their chin and then they can pull it back up, or like a Scorpion Sub-Zero type deal where they can fold it down. You know what I mean? Like a ninja style shit. That would be cool, but I just think it ruins the. And I get that it's part of the gimmick. Like the fact that he's fumbling for it the whole battle, it's not for me, lads. It's not for me. Lefty's culpable for this as well. Lefty did that at checkpoint 5. He had the whole gimmick on, and he was doing that a lot as well. So it's not something I'm labeling against the Southside guys. It's just anyone that wears the balaclavas. It's your conflict is with the balaclava coming up across your face rather than your opponent in most of these instances. So just get. I don't know. I'll look into that. We'll have to look into that. But the other thing I'll say about battling Southside RX is he's so tall. And one of the things about battle rap is like the physical intimidation factor of some battlers is so prevalent. That's why Bobby Rex is such a fucking fearsome opponent. He's so fucking aggressive and in your face. You're genuinely worried he's just going to lay you out. He's going to get bored of battling you at one point and just lay you out because it's fun. There's others like P Soldier absolutely towers over his opponents. Even Biz is 6'2", 6'3", I think. Like he's just he's a physical presence, even though he's very relaxed in his demeanor. But RX, man, met him in person, and it was like, you're right there, mate. Like he was fucking huge. So let's see if he can impose himself on the battle so far.
People, when? I don't go around stabbing people, but I'll stab you.
He will, you know. He will.
When? I don't go around stabbing people, but I'll stab you in your chest, twist, drag it up, give you the I've seen a ghost face, have you gagging blood. Would you believe me if I said I've never seen The Grudge? Southside is psyche. I spoke to myself when I needed help. Nobody saw what I was going through. All they see is me having to whisper to myself. Southside is a psyche. I spoke to myself when I needed help. Nobody saw what I was going through. All they see is me having to whisper to myself. All these bumps in battles. Boy, you better stay in your fucking place. I'll catch him at the lights. Is that whispers in that new play? Blade to his chest. Whatever sticks on the blade goes on the seat. No delay. They better not leave that for more than a day. Because the longer they wait, and wait, it'll be difficult to get your heart off the seat like soul play. Plain and simple. It'll be difficult to get your heart off the seat like soul play.
I understood that reference from the crowd.
You're not going to be the reason why your man gets hit. If you want to see him again, you know, battling and shit, you better keep Whispers on track like the Yin Yang twins. And what's all this Harry Potter shit? Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. This nigga dies. Someone must have leaked it. I leaked it. Me having something in this chamber was supposed to be a secret. You can tell us 50 ways to stab someone, but can't show us one place where to get your teeth done. Dumb fuck. With them Bugs Bunny teeth, you shouldn't be calling up that dentist saying, "What's up, doc?"
And fuck this nigga Whispers. I'm trying to leave him disfigured. Got 100 rounds in the clip. No wonder they call you Night.
Oh, now it's a 2-on-2 apparently.
Got more teeth than this nigga. You must not know.
And the cameraman getting it now. It's all kicking out there and it's all so much motion. So, quick pause. This isn't actually the first No Lose Chat battle I've seen. I have seen a few in the past because I previewed Georgie Roots versus Tony D, and I also previewed Shuffle versus Georgie Roots. I think I've seen Gus Buff versus fuck, I'm forgetting now. There's another one. Who else? I think a Black Tea battle. I'm not sure. I will say though that again, the audience participation in No Lose Chat battles seems to extend beyond the Prem and the Don't Flop ones. It just it's always popping off. So yeah, there we go.
You should be calling up that dentist saying, "What's up, doc?"
And fuck this nigga Whispers. I'm trying to leave him disfigured. 100 rounds in the clip. No wonder they call you Night King. This gun got more teeth than
this nigga. You must not know me. As soon as Rocky takes off, I'll rise it up slowly. Target on his body. That ain't Versace. That's Stony.
I gotta say, I love the cinematography of this battle so far. It's not often I comment on that, but it's so far it's actually the camera it's only one shot, but it's the angle and the framing and the work from the cameraman is brilliant. I don't know who it is, but whoever it was earned their fucking money that day. That was great. Gas versus Dazzy. Cheers, Crash.
Fuck this nigga Whispers. I'm trying to leave him disfigured. 100 rounds in the clip. No wonder they call you Night King. Cause this gun got more teeth than
this nigga. You must not know me. As soon as Rocky takes off, I'll rise it up slowly. Target on his body. That ain't Versace. That's Stony. This chopper will bring it back down like
Kobe and members. Who? You might look like a bunch of snitches. This gun they drove. That means it hit niggas.
All these bitches can die here. That's this gun. One strap. Well, this is big.
Come on, hold it down now. Come on. Hold it down. Come on, let him rap. I feel the energy in the room just starting to simmer. Come on, let him rap, man.
You should be calling up that dentist saying, what's up, doc?
Fuck this nigga Whispers, I'm trying to leave him disfigured. 100 rounds in the clip. No wonder they call him that fucking. Cause this gun got more teeth than
This nigga, you must not know me. As soon as Rocket takes off, I'll rise it up slowly. Target on his body, that ain't Versace, that's Sony. This chopper will bring him back down like
Kobe. Man, bars them who? You man look like a bunch of snitches. This gun they drove. That means it hit niggas and
all these bitches can die here. That's Cisco, one strap. Well, it's the big show. I checked your... I checked your profile. You ain't got enough heart for this like Bebo.
he know this artist now. They see Whispers top where? And Frank the only time we ever see Whispers upstairs.
He said basic shit. And how are you not only noticing it now? For example, I'm from the west. And for me to cut up north, I need to go through south. Exactly, couple no reaction now. But that's this nigga, I'm from west. And for me to go up north, I need to cut through south. I blame you lot for this shit. Because that's what this makes the battle look so awkward. He said dumb shit, move like this, and you lot applaud it. Next time you watch Whispers, listen to his bars and for a second take away the performance. Southside.
There we go. That's a tough one. I'd give that one to Whispers, man. I thought his bars were a little bit more creative, and the performance was a little more solid. It's a good one so far. I think you'll agree. It's pretty good so far.
Tell Bally Boy I'm finna smite him. That's drive in with a spike and do the right thing. Dive in with a knife tip in his iris. Then split. Boy, I'm trying to stretch R like a pirate. You can't match.
Mate, come on. Come on, no. No.
Stretch R like a pirate.
No.
You can't match the flames I bring with one stick. It's a madness. And I heard you still use your friend's Netflix account. So I hacked it. I blocked it. I already showed you that I'm a boss with it. You ain't logged in a while, but bam, now you can watch with it. What? And you got backup shooters for your backup shooters. That's why I'm charging him now, because if you need backup gunners, tell the first team to stop arsing around, charging it down. You got backup shooters for your backup
that one I
shooters.
missed. Sorry.
That's why I'm charging him now, because if you need backup gunners, tell the first team to stop arsing around, charging it down. I've been scoping him and his pooters. They in the scope, and I'm thinking, boy, if looks could kill, I'd be Medusa. Fucker, you 6'2", lit dude, big nigga, I hit niggas. No play, grab the dagger and stick niggas. Roll on him, big bimmer. Who got the keys? This nigga? Cool. Then I'ma grab the blade and go. Zim Zimmer. He didn't even try to escape. He knew his fate. Carve a R in R. He gonna need to rest and recuperate. I'ma damage him. I hear niggas fucking up your name with all the chattering. Riz, Russ, RX. But you know what they should call you now? An ambulance.
It's not bad. Backup gunners. Arsenal. Okay. Backup gunners, Arsenal.
You know
Okay.
what they should call you now? An ambulance. Because you said I'll send you to where Pat stayed. The disrespect, I should throw a hook at you, bro. Then you can't win, so you mad right now. Shouldn't you know? I throw a joke at you, bro. Saw the rams on you froze. Now the family at the funeral over the casket. They really go have to look at you go. So do we have a fucking problem? Like an STD, because I'll turn Mr. Player One into an NPC. Grab the gang, get the I'll turn Mr. Player One into an NPC. That's get the gang, get the clips, and MTDs. A whole gang, a whole squad for one man like an SBC. I stab people.
I'm with you too. So do we.
I stab people.
Sorry, whoever that was. Hey, man, you've never stabbed anyone in your life. Like, everyone accusing everyone else of not stabbing people. Like, hey, man, you've never even stabbed anybody. Like, what? Okay.
I'm Southside, and if you're Man United, I'm still burning it. Soon as I see R7 stab boots, cause I'm the boss, get to learning it. I've been so keen to show you how I ran the midfield, bursting in, coast the squad, picking skulls. I'm Alex Ferguson, you're not the one. I'm hurting it.
I do love how both of these guys are fucking locked in with this, man. Loving that energy. It's competitive, but it's in control. This is good. This is peak.
Shotgun shells, I'm serving him, and the impact could change where the earth sits like Copernicus. You are not the one. So start rapping like you are one.
Time. Not as strong as his first. That's stretching an R like a pirate line. Deary me. Bars. But anyways, let's see what RX has got.
I didn't want to think about it, but now that I think about it, this battle wasn't made by us, this battle was made by them. To be honest, I was focused on my next battle on Prem. So we might be the same colour, but you were not my real brother, you were just another step. You can never step to me, let's face it, plus I'm sharp-minded so I can quickly put something in your mind and erase it. Or I can punch him up to your eye swelling, look like Hitch in the store on medication. Or I can kidnap this kid, shit. That would be amazing. Plus, I was so fucked up as a kid, but at least this time I can really hear whispers in the basement.
Okay. Okay.
I was so fucked up as a kid, but at least this time I can really hear whispers in the basement. I heard it all. Whispers is a loose screw. Be careful, don't play with him, fam. What the fuck is a loose screw to a guy that's completed Ratchet and Clank? Bring in a room. What the fuck is a loose screw to a guy that's completed Ratchet and Clank? Bringing a real shank to battle rap and not using it, you are that type of man. What we failed to understand is how you had a big shank and a real shank, and both couldn't work against you now. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But what's good, cuz? If you ain't seen Whispers on the 99th level, it's because he ain't there no more. He's on the one above. There's levels to the shit. Hammersmith and Peckham, you can't compare you and me. We're talking mansions behind mansions against blocks you can just pull open. You don't need no key.
He's much more locked in this round, though, man. So far, the performance of this round is much, much cleaner. And I'd say it's better so far. If he carries on like this, I see him getting this round. He's trying to talk facts now.
Hammersmith and Peckham, you can't compare you and me. We're talking mansions behind mansions against blocks you can just pull open. You don't need no key. And the key is to throw you off that middle of that block. You hit the ground, brains out, looking all gory. She told him I heard bits. I told them that wasn't even the full story. Remember?
Okay. Okay.
Remember what happened in my last story? Remember what happened in my last story, little man? You ain't ready, especially after losing to Yunnan, Cash, Cobra, Messi, Techie. This battle is over already. All they're gonna see is me on camera taking the piss with this little kid. But I am not Ark. You went to
Okay.
You went to America to battle Cash the Kid.
He avoided the lawsuit.
That's when I would have punched you up, stabbed you up, lock off your team. There's 50 states in America, not one of them will recognize the state you're in. And when I said those bits today, you shook your head when I said tech. Anyone with diabetes in the building? Cool, I got you, because this is about to make sense. You got all this energy like you got a sugar rush to the head. And that's when I realized you ain't the type to be on my level, blood. You got stabbed by the pen.
Diabetes bars. Medical references. Ask him. He's got diabetes.
I heard no loose chat is your crib. I heard no loose chat is your crib. So if I fuck him up, are you gonna back it? With that reaction, bro, you should panic.
What's Paris going to say that?
With that reaction, bro, you better panic. But that goes to show, with all my animals on the loose, you won't even be safe around Paris. Bro, I'm a savage.
Room's getting away. Room's getting away now. Come on, guys. Hold it down.
With that reaction, bro, you better panic. And that goes to show, with all my animals on the loose, you won't even be safe around Paris. Bro, I'm a savage, so demonic, but yet so iconic. Last 2 cards I was on, I got Battle of the Night, that's because I was on it. That's because I was on it. Gave you some of the craziest lines you've ever heard that will make a nigga vomit. But fuck it, this shit is a hand-me-down, but I'll still rock it. Open, check it, and lock it. I won't stop till I look at the pavement and see your face on it. Now he's fighting for his life with about 21 seconds to go, bro. You ain't looking so solid. This is West. This is
Pretty
West
fucking good.
versus
Pretty
South.
fucking good.
But if I say it's beef, I'll be a liar. Look at your attire. Black and gold top, Versace jacket, white Versace shoes. Still ain't better than my Yeezys though. Whoever made these are fire. You've been battling way longer than me, so this shouldn't be close, Isaiah. But that goes. Let me get close, and I'll stab you in your jaw with
Freestyle.
a plier. Now Mr. West can really be talking for a while. Southside.
Yeah, man, I'll give that one to RX. That was a much cleaner round. I think the concepts and the bars in it were a lot more direct, and they hit a lot better. I think the joining in stuff just distracts. It's not really for me most of the time. I think it's good when it happens the once, but when you go back to the well a couple of times, it loses it a little bit. But anyways, back on Whispers, final round.
Stabbing niggas with pliers. I need you to make this fight harder. Because you were already done after 1 punch, man. I'm psyched hard.
One
I
Punch
like
Man
stuff.
reference. I love that.
So I'm a
Great.
kill X with my hatchets. And you'll end up a statistic on a graph. But the question is, why axis? I'm time-lapsing. With a
Y-axis.
big bounce in the clutch, fucker. Blade from Australia. This shit can send you down under. If you grip a 40, I'm on site to take you out, brother. And be the India. Saw the weapon. This shit a cow cutter. Let's go. And be the India. Saw the weapon. This shit a cow cutter. What I'm with hectic. No more will you see this kid trending. Now RX looking fuzzy on them cards. I think I'm dyslexic. Now
Okay.
Now RX. Now
I thought I was all right.
Looking fuzzy on them
Yeah,
cards.
crowd slapped
I
on that
think
one.
he Dyslexic. I don't think you understand. It's like an Uchiha, a flamethrower, and I'ma show you the hard way about how I ran this town with a slug like Tsunade. It's my.
I missed that one. Someone might have to explain that one to me.
Hold it down. I said Uchiha, flamethrower. You're gonna have to learn this the hard way about how I ran my town with a slug like Tsunade. Boy, you're in harm's way, so watch how you act, cause we react low. Soon as you pull a gun, it's all eyes on the arm like Danzo. I've been caught. It's all eyes on the arm like Danzo. I've been caught. But
Do you know what? I'm going to highlight something that I've noticed it throughout the course of the event so far. I love that Paris just lets it go a lot. She doesn't react to every reference to her or no loose chat or anything that she finds particularly big. She's there to kind of arbitrate and hold court, and I really love that. Because a lot of times, man, everyone gets involved, and it's the two guys that are really supposed to be the focal point. And I do like that, because this is what's great about this particular audience is that, yeah, there's a bit of involvement there, and they're getting a bit restless from time to time, and they're not holding it down sometimes. But it's all kind of in hand, because the promoters aren't getting in and encouraging it and fanning flames, and sort of like it's an interesting one that like. It's a preferential thing, I grant you that. But, like, I like the focus being on the battlers, man. I like that's where... Because these are the guys that are putting the time and effort. And with all due respect, you know, anything that detracts away from that performance, I don't like more often than not. So the fact that throughout this whole battle, she is just the face of stern stoicism. I just wanted to point out that I really like that. So, anyways, back to Whispers.
I'm a big star. And when it comes to bars, I have more rounds than the Reningon. It's over. Grab the water, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, get that med pack. The battle rap med pack. Shout out to Crash.
Because I have more rounds than the Reningon. So I need you to
Go on.
understand what happens when I'm at it, bro. Because I really lost my parents and went through pain like Naruto. So I'm a...
We're making references to anime in this round, son. I'm in.
Swift snaps, stick splat, big cat, or the blade. Let's see how much he can withstand. Slip man then, switch hands, big blade, sink in the body like quicksand. I'm a rapping star. And if you ain't seen whispers on the 99th level, then let's see if you can hack a bar. About to go Super Saiyan. I don't think you get it. I'll leave you dead with the plasma. You know I could hold you. I will really leave a man in the clouds like Goku. Headshot.
I gotta pause for a second. So hang on. I've gone through this whole battle without realizing that apparently one of his slogans is a Dragon Ball Z reference. Whispers makes Dragon Ball Z references so regularly the crowd say them along with him? Oh my word, I just developed a big favourability towards one of these battlers now, even though I like RX personally, we've chatted a few times. But anyone that throws in Super Saiyan, Goku, and any Dragon Ball Z references is like wrestling references with Shotty. It just instantly gets you over with me. I fucking love it. So anyways, back to Whispers.
I will leave a man in the clouds like Goku. I ain't making this up. Steak in his guts. Boy, I ain't making this up. Steak in his guts. You better understand though, I'm the only Saiyan with a blade in the trunks. So
Go on then. Go on.
With a blade in the trunk. This is only gonna go one way. This is only going one way. You can't live, so what's up, mate? I'm in a Hyundai. Listening to J-Hus, ready to run up with one Drake, one blade, carver. Ready to run up with one Drake, one blade, carver circling RX, one fade. So who told you that bad man don't dance? I can't stay.
Time. There you go. Definitely first round was the strongest one. That was his second strongest, and only because the anime references always make me pop, man. I fucking I'm such a fucking nerd, but I love it. Okay, final round on RX. Let's go.
Every battle you talk about how you move drugs, as if I didn't struggle too. Perpendicular. At one point I had two lines together and I still couldn't create the right angle. But every angle was Pablo Escobar, whipping the pot, another shot, making them runs, serving a nitty. I've been there, done that, moved bits in nearly every city. London, Northampton, even in Finsbury.
Hey, shout out to
Even had
Northampton.
drugs all the way in Bath. I nearly made one of them go out like Whitney. If it was Whitney, I even had drugs in Bath. I nearly made one of them go out like Whitney. If it was with me right now, I would pop smoke this nigga. One finger on trigger. Do you see how something so loud got turned into a whisper? This one's for the streets. My nigga, you gotta learn. The only reason we listen to you is because it's battle rap and every nigga has their turn. But we all know, if it's a whisper, that's something that shouldn't be heard. I don't want to hear you. You are not my friend. But you remind me of my friend that had it all at the start but lost it all at the end. I'm talking academically smart, A's and B's. He was never in the bottom set. We left school, he ended up looking like you. He let the drugs go to his head. And now he's... Can you see how different it is? We left school, he ended up looking like you. He let the drugs...
Go on, let him rap, man. Let him rap.
We left school, he ended up looking like you. He let the drugs go to his head. Now he's got so much needs around him, but in school he wasn't part of no SCN. So when it comes...
Yep, I missed that one too, I'm afraid.
Now he's got so much needs around him, but in school he wasn't part of no SCN. So when it comes to that drug talk, you better chill, bro. Medusa and Versace is the only shit you know. I was dead broke. I couldn't afford to look at Medusa. The only option I had was to turn to a stone. So don't tell me.
Yeah, let him go, man. Let him go. Come on now.
That shit you talk about, I tried to move it for a month. But I forgot this shit you gotta learn quick. I forgot this shit you gotta learn quick.
Sorry to interrupt RX at the moment. just something else I've noticed about the framing of this particular event. I don't know if they do this every event, but I like this style because what they've done is they've framed it underneath to kind of, I'm not saying to mask the audience numbers, but it not only puts emphasis on the battlers and the framing of the battlers a little bit more, it doesn't matter how many people are in the room almost. The reaction sounds, wherever they're coming from, speak for themselves almost. I really like the framing of it. It's just something that occurred to me while we're watching this particular round is like when they're panning around, that's when you see the guys backwards and forwards. But otherwise, when they're just cutting between the two guys, I like that undershot because it puts the emphasis on them and makes them both look like stars, man. Like I say, the way that they're filming them, they're trying to make them look like stars. I really appreciate that.
That shit you talk about for a month, I forgot the shit you gotta learn quick. I didn't do it for my mum, I didn't do it for myself, I did it for my mum. I could never be so selfish. To keep the lights on my mum's flat, I had to keep topping up the light in somebody else's. And that ain't no light shit. No. That shit you talk about, that shit you talk about. To keep the lights on in my mum's flat, I had to keep topping up the light in somebody else's. And that ain't no light shit. And that ain't no light shit. I'll kill shit. I'll catch this nigga, inshallah. Inshallah, they forgive me for my sin. I was so fucked up that I was thinking about my grip during my grip. And since I'm in this position, we've all lost somebody we love, no doubt. And I get it. Your auntie's the head of your family for now. And remember I said for now, because the code word is will at school. What does that mean? I'll blaze her and turn her inside out. I'm the fresh prince. Code word, Will Smith at school. I'll blaze her and turn her inside out.
Oh, man. See, now... See, now that's a classic example. I caught that reference the second time, but only if he slowed it down. See what I mean? Like, No Loose Chat has a more... all of the battles I've seen, they are... let me think of the equivalent. I wouldn't say they're the ECW variant of battle rap. If Prem is fucking AEW... and Don't Flop is WWE, then No Loose Chat is ECW, if only because I think they trust they are being very specific with their references. They're being very the subject matter is really intense at times and the performance style is really fucking aggressive, but the audience are super into that. Like they're really avid for the aggression, and both guys seem to be taking it in stride. Whereas in Don't Flop and Prem, the discourse is a little bit more, not tame, that's the wrong word, but I think though that one of the things I'm noticing so far is that the references are a lot more direct and they're much more in scope with their experiences as people, which is why I think I'm missing some of them, because a lot of this stuff, I wasn't privy to when I was growing up. So these are experiences that they're hearkening to and phrasing it in ways that I'm not always catching. That's my fault. But like you see, he slows it down, maybe re-references it. I catch it the second time, and actually, dude, I feel that bar. That was pretty good.
I'm the first prince for real. Now you're gone, your auntie's gone. I ain't want to judge, but imagine how that must make your uncle feel. Southside.
There you go. Southside. There you go. And nothing but love at the end. Sick. Is that it? I don't know. Ah, that's it. There we go. Right. Well, there we go. That was Whispers versus RX Southside. Do I give a verdict? Do I cut? Because I had it 1-1 going into the final round. Do I want to be the guy that says, no, here's what I think? I think everyone did very well. I think RX nudged it right at the end. If I had to give it one way or the other, I'd say RX nudged it right at the end with just how, again, he's got a certain style that wins me over a lot, man. And yeah, but that's to say Whispers gave as good as he got. It's funny, actually, bit of backstory. RX gave me 2 suggestions for battles I should react to. He gave me one, and then he gave me a second one to say, oh no, this one's a bit more competitive. because he thought that the first one was too much of a landslide. So he's like, okay, let me give you one. But I can see why, because that was a close battle and a really good event by the looks of things, man. Again, I like the framing, the graphics and the intros and stuff. I think one thing I noticed, and they do this in a lot of their in their edits, is that it's a hard cut. So they go from footage to graphic to footage to graphic. And all they really change in the graphics between the rounds is the round number to say round 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Don't Flop do this as well, by the way, and I don't like it. The reason being is because it kind of takes you out of the moment of the battle. To be honest, I know that in real time, like, the battlers are going backwards and forwards, and there's usually a bit of an intermission between the rounds, and that's fine. I know you got to clip that out, because why leave that in? Especially if there's stuff going on in the background, they've got to change some shit around or rest. There's stuff you see live that doesn't make it to the end. I get that, but I feel like there could be a more elegant way of doing an interlude between the rounds. So that's not necessarily a knock on No Loose Chat. It's kind of something that I've seen in other leagues as well. I'd be remiss if I didn't point it out there, because I just think it's a hard turn every time there's a round. But otherwise, in terms of presentation, I love the camera work of that battle, man. That was great. And as far as the guys, man, Whispers is obviously physically and maybe in the room a bit of an underdog in that situation, because of course, again, he goes after his fucking teeth in the first round. He goes after the diminutive stature, how he's going to do this, that, or the other to him. But credit to Whispers, man. I think Whispers would translate better to a more to a wider audience. Like, a lot of his rounds I caught. Do you know what I mean? Like, but there's no denying that RX is he's a talent, and he's a presence, and he has a certain way of conducting himself through a battle that really engages you. So, man, props to both guys. That was a great battle. I've never seen that battle, by the way. That was an actual live reaction. That was a great battle. I'm looking forward to seeing more. So yeah, what did you guys think? I've seen some comments in the chat where it's like RX has jumped in, Crash has jumped in, RX 2-1 according to Ash. I mean, how did everyone else score it? I'm giving it 2-1 to RX, but Whispers can have no fucking doubt that he put in a shift. A couple of very minor stumbles. Go back to that water bottle, baby. And again, it's not a Whispers. Again, RX losing the battle, that fucking balaclava, the whole fucking battle. But like, I really enjoyed that, man. And the crowd, yeah, they get a little rambunctious from time to time, but I think the promoters and the staff do a good job of keeping it on an even keel. Again, I know it's bare repeating. I really love that sort of more despondent approach to being the promoter in the background. Just say, listen, guys, let's wrap. Do you know what I mean? Rather than you don't feel like the battlers are trying to curry favor to say, oh, vote for me because you like me, rather than just, hey, let's battle each other. Let's put the focus on each other. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate that. It's much more of a competitive spectacle in that sense. But like, what are we thinking? Are my comments fair? Have I represented the battle well enough and fairly enough? Because I've got to be honest, man, there's only a few minor tweaks that I would make. If I was in charge of production and all the rest of that sort of stuff, in terms of like the logos as well, I think they're a little big, I would say. They look a little clunky. I would do something to kind of balance it out a little bit, or to make it less prominent on the screen at all times. I used to experiment with pips, for instance, where they would fade in and out, because I didn't like the focus being taken away from the content that I was producing. These are minor nitpicks though, because otherwise, I love the intro sequence as well. That was kind of cool. And it was a tight half an hour as well. It's a nice even time slot, so that's nice. And like I said, the battle itself, man. Like I said, I had RX 2-1 in the end, but Whispers took the first, and he had a good showing in the third round. Again, I liked the anime references. That was fun. But yeah, what do you guys? What does everyone think? Not just now, when you watch this back. Leave me your thoughts. I'd be interested to see what the other comments were. And again, to reiterate, the battle is still live right now over on No Loose Chat. I will go into the description. I'll add the link into the description of this video. We'll also put the tags for both of the battlers and the promotion, so by all means, go and follow them and check out some of their other battles if you enjoyed seeing what you saw here. Whispers has got a catalogue. RX has got a catalogue. And I imagine they've both got battles coming up as well, so it might be worth having a little nose around their socials to see what they've got coming up on their side, and then also going on No Loose Chat and seeing what socials, what battles and cards they've got coming up. So I think we'll wrap it there, because this is just a live stream reacting to a video, nothing else. We're not talking about anything else this evening. Sorry, haters. We're leaving it there for now. But yeah, thank you for joining me. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I look forward to doing another one. So if you have a final thing, if you have any other suggestions for other battles I should take a look at with you, then by all means, leave them in the description of this video or tweet me, and I'd be happy to download them and watch them and take a look. I understand Crash is doing this on a regular basis as well now, so it might be worth hopping over to his... I think he's been posting segments on his social media, on Twitter, for instance, so it might be worth going over and subscribing, checking out some of the segments and see if you like what he does. And if you do, might be worth hopping over to his channel and then subscribing to it. That might be a good idea too. So, that being said, thank you for joining me. This was fun. I'm going to go play some more Devil May Cry, and then I'm going to go to bed. So... I've been your host, Lorne Risley. Please like, share, and subscribe. By all means, leave a comment in the description of this video and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. And yeah, we'll do this again soon. So without further ado, I sincerely hope you had an ace Friday and that you're gearing up for a fucking amazing Saturday and Sunday. Fuck it, why not? RX, appreciate you too, man. Like I say, I appreciate the suggestion. I can see why you suggested it now, you sly git. I'm going to show you one where I won, but not by too much. I see what you did there. Humble. Good. I like it. I'm going to get you on the show at some point as well. I've been talking about that for a while. But anyways, listen. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Look forward to my interview with Paris on Monday. So stay tuned for that. If you liked this and you enjoyed her little cameo in this video, by all means, stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking No Loose Chat, the promotion. No Loose Chat, the journey. No Loose Chat, the challenges it faces. And obviously, we might touch on some of the discussion we had over the course of this week. We'll also be talking about her music career. I need to look into the music she's produced so I can sample a little bit and query it. So that'll be cool. And so, yeah, look forward to that when it drops probably on Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And then we've got Canelo after that. So we are full steam ahead. I hope you are taking very good care of yourselves. And I guess I'll see you on the next episode of The Halcyon Show.